Which game would you like to play?
Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, please.
That would help, yeah.
Well, this is a game I certainly haven't seen in a while.
Yeah, so, funny story about this. We're actually planning on redoing this as well as SA1 later down the road, but in the meantime, why don't we go ahead and show you guys some of the multiplayer, because it's like one of the biggest Sonic-related multiplayer things out there, and we completely ignored it while we were showing off the competition mode the one time.
Yeah.
So, the whole thing about this is that there are, basically you do the multiplayer with all three gameplay types, the racing, the treasure hunting, and the shooting battles, as well as the kart racing, assuming you unlock that first, and the Chow Garden stuff, but we don't have any Chow to do any sort of cockfighting with, so we're just gonna have to settle with these guys instead.
To do any cock-fighting with.
Yes.
Interesting choice of phrase.
And this was actually a really...
I mean, that is kind of what they call it, honestly, so...
I know, I'm just teasing them.
Right. And this was actually a really... Oh, go ahead.
So, starting off with the speed battles, we have access to Sonic and Shadow as per the norm. Pretty much play almost exactly like as they did in the story mode. But they also have Amy Rose, who is completely broken by Beyond All Relief, and the boy, Metal Sonic, who has no special abilities to him, but he does have a shield.
It's my boy.
Gotcha.
It's my boy.
It's our boy. It's our boy.
Oh my
Well,
god.
then I guess by all means, be your boy, and or whoever you wants to be. Because I guess while they set this up, this whole multiplayer thing was so large for this game that it honestly like prompted an entire re-release of Sonic Adventure 2.
That's kind of surprising. I figured he would have been Metal.
Is this the stage you would like to go to?
Yeah, I'm kind of shocked.
Oh, don't worry, he will be. He totally will be.
I'm doing it for the last one.
You'll see.
Actually, Doug, you go ahead and have the first one. Pick whichever level you like.
You know,
I thought you were about to already go in ham. I was about to be like, oh damn.
Radical. Whoa.
Oh, look at that!
Oh.
They got their cool racing gear.
That is interesting.
Looks a tad much for these characters. Not gonna mince words.
Yeah,
I mean, like, it's...
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, how else would you make, like, racing gear for them? In fact, honestly, like, I know it's not, like, the exact same, but it kind of reminds me of outfits they would have in the Sonic Rivals series.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's kind of what got the vibe I got as well. I'm guessing for the Sonic Rivals game, they kind of derived that off of this game.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Ow!
Get him.
Ouch!
But yeah,
Get him!
this was Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, and it had its own like expansion that included this multiplayer setup for all these different character types. And I remember playing this a lot on a friend's GameCube, but never owned this game outright myself.
Ow, 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 ow.
I mean, I literally owned this game like right around the same time it came out, and it was one of the few things aside from the Genesis era of Sonic games, namely 1, 2, and 3. That's pretty much these are pretty much the games that made me a Sonic fan, for better or worse.
For me, I started very late with this game.
Oh,
I didn't start
Wow.
playing this until, like, I want to say a few years back. I know this was before I met you guys, but, what do you call it? Like, my first game was Sonic Heroes, because I started late, but, I really liked this game for what it was. In fact, I think I liked it a little bit better than, Adventure 1, because I'm not gonna mince words. There were times where I got stuck in Adventure 1, mostly because of big stages.
That is a dick move, James. I'm gonna say dick move.
And they say Shadow's the evil one.
Sorry, go ahead.
you see, I just. Oh, sorry.
I meant to hit that robot, but then I forgot. Then I realized, oh wait, I can call upon the powers of freaking Uh-oh.
That's just an absolute dick.
Now Shadow, we've been. Oh,
Alright, goodbye.
well, I guess I deserve this.
Yeah, you kind of do, honestly, for being a dick like that.
I don't think it really helped out too much, considering what Shao did right after he did that.
I got a checkpoint.
Yeah, he fell.
Well,
Maria, this is what you wanted, right?
For me to lose in a multiplayer game, I really hope that's what you wanted, because it seems like it's gonna happen regardless.
So what do you So how do you think they'll handle Shadow's backstory for Sonic 3?
Well, judging from the fact that, they're changing, like, they are still keeping in the fact that he's, like, a 50-year-old, like, experiment of the government, I imagine, like, they're gonna keep at least the core basics of his backstory the same. Like, I don't know if they're gonna, like... What's that?
Literally, Shadow just got fucking murdered by Sonic. What the fuck?
Oh. I was about to say, like, I don't know if they'll keep, like, his ties to Eggman, in the form of, like, Professor Gerald, but I feel like, it's gonna be really tricky, because a lot of what made Shadow, like, as beloved a character as he is his backstory, and I feel like, making changes to, like, it's like making changes to that is gonna be a big gamble, because, like I said, for better or worse, that's a large part of his popularity.
Okay, well, here's the thing. I think, in particular, it's just the connection that he had with Maria that makes it, like, this big emotional, like, this is what I'm doing all this for. Like, this is all I'm fighting for, this one person. But that's not it's not exactly mutually exclusive from, her being shot by an incompetent military. Like, that's, like, you could have it could be anything. It could be it could be like a freak
You
accident.
could have that one. For all the shit I gave you, you could definitely have that one.
Cormac kicks his ass.
Yeah, I was about to say.
And really quick, Hype, I do have a potential, like, checkmate argument to ask you.
What's that?
What's the backstory of Boom Shadow?
Go to?
What backstory?
Exactly. Therefore, I'm pretty sure they could just make something work.
Well, here's the thing, you say that, not a lot of people liked how Shadow was in Boom, so...
I mean, for, like, the brief amount of time he actually had on the show.
Well, like, not even just with the...
Finally, I get my revenge on Metal Sonic! Finally!
I was about to say, like, it's not even just, like, his time on the show. Like, even in, like Rise of Lyric, no one liked him in that.
Well, yeah, because he was just there for, well, without much baggage behind him.
Yeah.
And he totally talked down the power of teamwork, the CAD.
And was easily fooled by, like, a B-grade YouTube group.
But I know Doug had a strong opinion about Shadow's appearance in the after-credit sequence. Do you want to share?
I wouldn't say it was like a strong reaction. I'd just say it's disappointment at the end.
Yeah,
Still.
honestly, I have the same opinion, but I'll let Doug go ahead and speak for the both of us.
As much as I would like Shadow in the movies, I personally would not have him in the movies, because, in my opinion, it's just also fan service.
Yeah, like, honestly, I feel like that is, like, the only reason they introduced him as early as they have, especially considering that, like, and I'm still not gonna get over it, they have, like, the perfect setup for having Metal Sonic in the series, because, like, Eggman, as far as we know, still has that quill from the first movie. We all know how much he's into robotics. Like, just have him use the quill to make Metal Sonic. It's like even in the movie, like, they never resolved what happened to that quill. It's like they're just begging for that to be utilized for Metal Sonic, but they're just not doing it, at least as far as we know.
Yes.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Well, and also to, like, add on to, like, the whole thing, they're just doing it for fan service. See how many people were begging for Shadow in the second movie, and were begging even still for Shadow in the third movie? Like, all the time, non-stop. You didn't really get any other character but Shadow and Amy. This is to play into that factor of, oh, we just wanted our Shadow, that's it, because Shadow's cool.
Yeah, I feel like I probably wouldn't be as bothered by it, except for the fact that, like, obviously I can't speak for a lot of Sonic fans, but I'm kind of at the point where I've just kind of entered, like, a state of apathy when it comes to Shadow. Like, even when he's in something where he's, like, written well, like, some would argue the Sonic and Tails R stuff, like, even in something where he's written well, I'm just kind of sick of seeing him be put in everything.
I mean, he's kind of become a mainstay character. I will still say that I agree that I feel like they may have They may have skipped a few spaces in the board game of Sonic. They may have skipped a few turns.
And let's think about it as well. How many people wanted Shadow back after SA2? Because, the fact that Shadow was supposed to be dead, and literally the only reason he's in Sonic Heroes is because he was such a popular, demanded character. This is the same crap like that. And this is...
It's called...
Shoot yourself for impact!
You know what? It's funny that you brought that up, Sam, because that's something that I want to... It's funny that you brought that up about how, like, Shadow was originally meant to stay dead. Like, I know it won't happen, but how much do you want to bet that Paramount's gonna have the balls to do what Sega didn't, and actually, if they keep to it and have Shadow die in the
Now,
third
that would
film,
be
have him
interesting.
stay dead?
That would be interesting, then. But I highly doubt they would do that because the fans would complain.
Yeah.
I mean, some people just really love their dark and emo hedgehog types.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
They like their Hot Topic rat.
Yeah, I'm sorry, because I could tell from that reaction, Jordan. I'm sorry if a lot of what me and Sam are saying sounds a little discouraging, because I know you have like a much more...
No. It's not that. It's like... I had a bit of a rocky history with the Sonic fan base because,
well, down I go.
because of hardcore, demanding fans like them.
Oh, wow.
I'm sure a lot of you are very decent people, and I don't mean offense, but
God.
one of the reasons why I kind of stepped away from the Sonic fan base is because a lot of people, you know, have their opinions, negative and, you know, positive, that, you know, something should be in one thing and something should be in another, and it's just...
Actually, no, wait.
Oh, yeah.
Stage you would like
Wait,
to
hang
go
on, what's up, James?
We should do the alternate costumes.
Oh,
Anyway,
right.
anyway, continue,
to.
Jordy.
Stage you would like to go to.
I used to do some countdowns back when I was doing the Sonic stuff, and I would always say that Espio was my favorite character, and one person in particular was not happy with my opinion and told me to go f myself because of it.
What? Yes.
That
That
sounds
is just stupid.
mature.
I also love the timing of you said that right as Rouge was being shown off and that whatever she's wearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like, all right,
yeah.
then I understand my next mission perfectly.
Yes.
But
Oh,
yeah,
I get it.
but honestly, I can kind of sympathize with you, Jordan, because it's like, I feel like, I don't know if I've talked about it on the channel before, or to a certain extent, but it's something that I've been vocal about for a while now. My biggest problem with the Sonic fan base is that it feels like that, like, you know, they talk about how, like, oh, Sega just doesn't know what we want. I'm starting to have a hard time if even the fans know what they want, because they are just so double-damn indecisive about what they want in Sonic nowadays, it feels like.
That's true.
They're kind of spoiled if you think about it.
They really are.
Well,
There's no doubt
I
about
can,
that
like,
in my
I
mind.
can kind of like say this as like a
Nope.
I can kind of say this as like a person who had a panel with Doug, and Doug can vouch for me for this. Like, it was joking, but I could tell like there were other people who probably didn't agree with my opinion and would have done that
And mine.
jokingly to me. Yeah. Cause like I was like saying, oh, I don't really care for Amy as a character. I don't like her. She's annoying. She's obnoxious, and I don't think that. And I think Shadow is a little overrated. Literally, it was a joke. I will confirm this. It was a joke. This one guy came in and was just like, oh, you're banished from like the Sonic fandom. You disrespected my kind, and I'm like, unironically, someone would do this to me though. Is what I'm thinking, and it would be a kid more or less.
Yeah, you would honestly expect that for more of the Sonic fan base.
Also, I can confirm I'm holding in one direction. He will literally just move around like this.
no!
Knuckles doesn't know how to swim.
Cause like, well,
can't
also
swim.
Han, if I remember correctly, like, weren't like a lot of people doing that? Like, I mean, jokingly still, but like, weren't a lot of people like coming up to me being like, "Why don't you like Amy? Why don't you like Amy?" And it's
Yeah.
like,
Well, here's the thing, I think it is kind of a distinction to make, because, you know, keep in mind, for what I just said about, like, the Sonic fan base being, like, indecisive and whatnot, there are good people among the fan base. I mean, I'd like to think some of us here are. But when you say, like, people going up to you with Amy, like, is it in a sense... Excuse me?
I'm just saying Doug can choose the next stage.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, like...
Oh, God.
Oh no.
Like, when people would approach you with, like, the whole, like, why don't you like Amy thing, it's like, how much of it stemmed from, like, you know, just genuine, like, curiosity of, like, no, I want to know your opinion on what you don't like about her.
no, it
and
was
how much
it was
of
more
just...
it was more disdain, and Doug can confirm this to a degree. It was more like joking disdain for it,
Yeah.
not like actual like genuine curiosity. It was joking disdain about it, like being like, "Why don't you like them?" Like, they're, like, literally a great character. Why don't you like them? And I'm like, well, there's a million reasons why I don't like them, but I'm not going to push any buttons about it.
A day for a jog.
Sometimes sometimes it's just better to walk away from an impending piss fight.
Yeah.
Again, it was mostly joking because I highly doubt Kevin would have allowed, like, anything like of me getting attacked like that. I don't think that would have happened on his watch.
Of course.
But, like, also, like, there was, like, another, like, opinion I had, I think, or something along the lines of that. I don't recall what it was, but, like, and I, like, kept saying, like, oh, Blaze is a great character, and then they're like, oh, of course you defend Blaze, kind of thing, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
It's like me saying Metal Sonic is absolutely my favorite, but I even have my own biases with him.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I feel like this probably is just as good a time as any to really, like, dissect what people would consider, like, very controversial opinions. Starting with you, Mr. Chavaz, why do you think Coolsville sucks?
You did not just go there. You did not just go there.
I mean, Coolsville sucks.
I mean, is he not wrong?
I want to hear
Coolsville
your
sucks.
opinion, Logan. What did the good city of Coolsville ever do to you?
Yeah,
I
what
think
did it?
Coolsville
What did
sucks.
it do? Oh, okay.
Well, I don't know about any Coolsville, but I can definitely agree that Moby sucks.
I just Mobius sucks.
Moby?
Canceled.
Did you say Moby?
Mobius.
Oh, Mobius. Okay, I couldn't hear you.
Canceled.
Yeah, the planet Mobius.
Canceled.
Why-
You know what,
why-
James? You're canceled. I don't like the opinion you have.
Actually, wait. Why are you talking about the separate planet Mobius? We all know Sonic takes place on one planet, right?
No.
I mean, I usually thought it was the case, and I do appreciate that whole thing, that whole what was it, the
Tails Tube?
Tails Tube, thank you. The whole Tails Tube thing more or less confirmed that no, it is still all on one planet. They were just being stupid with that whole. Like, Izuka can never make up his own goddamn mind on what the Sonic canon is.
Yeah, just like the fans.
The closest thing that we're starting to see is hey, Chaos, who's back, I guess, and Tikal. Glad to see you guys are both not dead anymore. I guess the closest thing we're getting to that is
I'm
that
glad
whole
to not
Tails
be
tuber
dead.
thing. Well said. But yeah, it's the the closest thing we're getting is that Tails tube thing. Have you seen that yet, James?
Oh, I've seen it. It's great.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. It's honestly really wholesome. Like, just, like, not only does it give us, like, some nice, like, slice of life of Sonic's world, but oh boy. But honestly, just,
Yeah, grab the Emerald Shard while in the middle of an active train.
what else is he gonna get?
It
I was
worked
about to
out
say,
well
worked.
for him.
Yeah, look at that. Third
it's
time's
like
the charm. Go ahead.
But it's like, I do like it just for the sake of, it actually does give us, like, a nice bit of, like, lore that the characters are trying to establish. And also just, I don't know about you people, but I just have a genuine love for whenever Roger and Colleen can just chill in character like they did in Tails Tube.
Absolutely, and I would love to see more of that.
So was that all improvised?
Yes.
I doubt it.
Probably not, but it was just still, just the notion of them just being really casual with each other like that was really cute.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is my
for sure.
hidey hole now.
Can you dig there, or
Digging up a hole.
I think you have to if you
yeah.
want the Emerald Shard.
Digging up
Digging
a
up the
hole.
holes, digging-
That's on
up
Disney
a
Plus, I
hole,
think.
yeah. Digging
Counter-
up a
counteract.
hole, digging.
It's digging up them holes, Jerome.
that was my first introduction to what's his face?
Just
I'm sorry, Chaos.
I was wondering if we were ever gonna get the
I don't
sound.
think
We're
that's
back!
it. I think it's the platform above the. Oh, winner.
You got it.
You have
It
right.
was under there, it's just that sometimes digging can be really picky in the adventure games.
Mr. Chaos, sir, what do you have to say for your incredible victory?
Okay, so before we move on to the shooting stuff, I realized we went on a little longer than I thought we would have with the treasure hunt stuff. So, just for the heck of balance,
Oh, okay.
Alright, do another one.
I am the one true Sonic.
Stage you'd like
But yeah,
to go
just
to?
to continue that joke, with Mr. Chaos, what do you have to say about your turnabout victory?
And Tikal's like, no sir, he doesn't like it.
no, sir. He doesn't really like it that much.
Well, you heard it here from the fountain's mouth.
Ironically,
Also, just realized Planet Chaos. He's a movie star.
ironically, in
My
Sonic,
voice is cracking because I'm sick.
ironically, in Sonic Revolution, I play as Tikal, and literally all the jokes that I make are, "Oh, I'm dead." I wish I could participate, but I'm dead. I'm literally dead.
It's kind of like,
I'm a robot in that show.
you know what, it kind of reminds me of your father, Fox, who's also dead. Did I forget to remind you that he's dead? I don't think I have this week.
And Fox is literally just sitting there with a freaking hot cup of Joe or whatever, just about to just clock one in the thinker.
Beep.
Beep.
I have lost. Now I will initiate sleep mode. Good night.
Snooze.
Daddy, Sonic was mean to me.
I'm going to go cry now.
Let's hope I don't do the fucking rail thing again.
R.I.P.
Here we go. So were they expecting you to actually aim this thing properly? Or you could just beat the whole thing by just holding down B and calling it a day.
Just a matter of who holds down the button faster.
Oh, I always thought it was momentum based, like it was in Heroes, where you have to tap the B button.
Well, there is a bit of momentum, but the B button does give you like a slight acceleration.
Okay.
Which Metal Sonic has proven to have much more of.
I mean, he's cheating. He's entirely made of metal.
Don't hate me because I'm thick.
Oh, baby.
I have
Oh,
no
baby.
words to describe my reaction.
Oh,
I have no words to describe my reaction right now.
Wait,
just
can he?
okay.
Can he?
Can he do
Can
it?
he?
No.
Can he do it?
Can
Can
he?
he do it?
No.
Can he do it? Can
No.
he do it?
No.
No. Except no.
No,
Oh,
except
man.
no.
Oh, okay, so apparently it does count.
Okay, there you go.
Random thought, but I would actually, like,
Oh, no, wait, never mind. That was, like, earlier on in the level.
Yeah.
in terms of, like, multiplayer stuff, I would unironically love if, what was the name of that, Sonic 3D game that you
I
voiced
see how it
in
is.
Hype?
Oh, you're talking about Sonic GT?
Yeah, I would love if Sonic GT had a multiplayer mode to it.
I want to say there is. I'd have to go back and double check.
Just like its momentum physics were so fun.
Initiate fetal position.
Oh.
Initiating.
Downloading midlife crisis.
It's like, proclamation, I'm not crying, you're crying.
Especially you, Nappa.
Is this the stage you would like to go to?
But Vegeta! I don't know, I can't do that right now. Just
But Vegeta, tricks are for kids.
on to the shooting.
The locals.
What the heck is Eggman wearing?
Oh my god, Eggman! Eggman went gangsta!
He looks like he's late for the Rocky and Bullwinkle auditions.
I'm a gangster, didn't you know?
Moose und Squirrel. Did I say that right?
That was
Yes.
my impression of Gex. I'll be here all night. This looks like a night at Keith Richards. I don't know.
It literally looks like Eggman's either a robber or a gangster who's like trying to get a deal done.
Or a beatnik.
And you know what, James? That actually does bring up the gun officer. You gonna leave or
Are we violating airspace?
Yes.
Technically, you are, scumbag.
Oh no.
Put your robot on its knees.
But
What an asshole!
I wasn't ready for that. That's good. Oh, that's good.
You fool!
But yeah, anyway, but oh, we're going with this.
Also, yes, Tails is totally cheating because with the special outfit on, he does go a lot faster.
Oh, that's cheap.
That is very
But anyway, what was I gonna say? I mentioned again. I was like, yeah, no. Now I just remember that James, that in light of needing things to do while Matt is still doing classes, I just remember that I could be like prepping to do like Tide of Tasmania Tiger 2 or practicing Gex 3.
There is that.
We could do that, yeah.
you
All right,
bitch.
I hope to not be sick soon.
Actually, I just realized, like, so Gems isn't doing all of the Gex games?
No, just the first two.
I did volunteer to try my hand at 3.
Okay.
You go ahead and pick the next level, and then we'll switch to the other characters. Mission Street.
I'll show you how powerful my cyclone is.
I was literally about to fall off the edge there like a dope.
Yeah, which did happen during one practice attempt.
So yeah, for the sake of these, it's more or less a free-for-all.
Look who's
Oh,
losing.
Actually, I just realized something. Hold on a second.
Huh?
I think with the sake of, I think for this we're actually going to want to stick to our regular costumes because
Yeah.
the other costumes, I don't think they turn on the specials.
No, I don't think so.
I think.
Well, let's see
Actually,
if that's
am
the
I?
case.
Okay, there we go. No, there we go. There we go. That's what we want.
There
Just
you
want to
go.
make sure, because I want to say I got my facts right.
I'll beat you.
Yo, dude, oh my god!
Oh, boy.
Eggman!
Oh, Eggman!
Hello!
What happened to my beautiful face?
It got shaven.
Ow.
Eggman, you doing okay there, buddy?
I must put you out of your misery.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Eggman, you okay?
Yeah, actually, like, with it just being the circle and with the goggles the way they are, he kind of looks like Baymax.
No, oh my god, it hasn't fixed itself, it's worse!
End it now!
I'm not going on like this!
Literally zap it into oblivion.
Oh, my face hurts. Ow.
Oh, that's right. Technically, this is Cosmic Wall. We can actually levitate while on this thing.
I can't stop smiling.
Well, good. I love it when you smile.
If I smile for too long, my
Oh, no.
cheeks hurt.
Well, then massage your cheeks.
Ow.
Oh,
Oh my god.
I don't like looking at that thing, it's such an abomination of sin.
Oh no!
Oh boy.
End it now!
Get this over with.
Bye, Egghead! Why me?
Alright, I'll go away.
Oh, wait. Oh, that was just the camera.
Oh.
I'll go away.
If I had to go out, one way. I'm going out the. Oh my god! Eggman?
Just let go of the. Oh, there we go.
Happening?
Sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of me literally setting a crash course towards Earth.
You know what, James? I don't think you have to worry about that lost energy you talked about earlier.
I guess not.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh my god, that brings back memories.
That's how Eggman felt.
Oh boy.
Is this the stage you would like to go
You go and pick the next level. The Iron
Ah,
Gate.
yes.
Okay, at least these Chow look good enough. I was afraid that they would more or less suffer the same fate that Eggman did.
Eggman just suffered a
I thought
a massive
beyond
fate.
that, I just find it adorable the idea of them actually having this legit this whole legit yeah, I'm gonna make you eat those words, you faker.
Like who okayed these children piloting these mechs?
The same studio that later went on to
Sonic and
actually give
Chow.
us an April. I was like, the same studio that eventually later went on to actually give us an April. I think it was for April Fools, but a legit Chows in Space animation.
Oh yeah, that was
I won.
great.
I think that might have been for Christmas because I remember Eggman was dressed up as Santa during that.
That's right. That was a Christmas special.
And then one of them like smacked and punched him into the heavens.
I love that. And one
Just
of them
sleepily,
ripped,
and Sonic's like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna let him run past me.
and that same Chow allegedly ripped Sonic's nose off because he thought it was a champagne cork.
Oh no.
My face.
Actually, that's something I don't want to ask that to you, Sam and Doug. Did you ever see that Chow in
Yeah.
Space short that Sega made?
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
What'd you think of it?
Pretty funny.
Oh well, there I go. Oh, there I go. Bye, everybody. I keep forgetting that there's a freaking death pit down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, it
Well-
doesn't look like that should be death.
Alright, with that all said, there is one last thing left to do. We gotta go Supersonic Racing.
Can you
Everybody
feel your
Supersonic
feet
race.
right off the ground?
Sonic racing. Gotta get your
Kart race starring
Oh.
Oh, this
Paulette. I don't know what the heck her
brings
name
back a lot
is.
of
Paulette.
memories. This brings back a lot of memories.
She
for
looks
me.
like she
Oh.
looks like Hello Nurse.
Oh, Egg
straight
Robo.
up.
I'll pick Egg Robo, because, like, why the hell not?
You know,
I honestly forgot that was even a thing.
straight up, the secretary looks like Hello Nurse's older sister.
She totally does.
Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't look like the other, aside from that one Chow, none of the other extra multiplayer characters are here.
You know, this is you know what? This is thematically appropriate. Technically, the Egg Robo was Knuckles' sworn enemy until Mechasonic came into the
Yep.
fray.
Well,
Actually, wait, what am I doing? Why don't we just do all three?
Oh
What do you
boy.
mean? Oh.
Oh yeah, because of the different courses.
We're already here, aren't we? I will beat you this time, Knucklehead.
Okay.
Watch as I literally fly without moving a single inch of my mechanical body.
You've always been able to do that.
Because I am just that good.
And I'll be stealing your emeralds later, Knuckles.
Oh, what the fuck?
What was that?
Sorry, I'm too busy.
Be a man, Knuckles. Be a man.
I am a man.
What the fuck, man?
Oh, a quick tip, Doug. If you don't already remember,
I
tap
know.
A twice if you want to. Yeah, do that.
Gonna skip this fine with Parsec.
I feel so free.
So remember when this game was initially being made to celebrate Sonic's 10th anniversary?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess that would explain why the Egg Robo is a hidden character, as well as Green Hill Zone, assuming you got all 180 emblems, you freaking psychopaths.
I'll admit, as much as I did enjoy my time with Adventure 1 and 2, the emblems always seemed like a bit of a stretch.
Yeah, especially in Heroes.
Well, just because of the whole ranking system.
I never got the ranking system.
You know.
I mean,
yeah.
I understand the ranking system just for those that, just to really show, like, how well you actually did. I just think that tying them all to all the unlockables is a little, especially when the requirements are rather strict. It does seem a little much.
Like, didn't you also have to do, like, certain things with the Chow Garden in order to get Green Hill too?
Yes.
Yep.
You literally had to do all the Chow races, and I believe for the sake of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, Chow Karate.
Oh no! Did you need to also like birth? Didn't you need to also like birth or hatch like a pure angel Chow and a devil Chow?
I don't think you had to do that. That's just for the sake of if you really wanted to birth one of them that badly.
Ah, okay.
Actually, what happens when I hit continue? Oh, just do that again. Nope. Big fat nope.
No, thank you.
Let me switch to a different character. I'll pick Sonic on whatever this thing's supposed to be.
It's
Wings.
a fighter jet, I think.
I can kind of see it. You gonna stick to Knuckles, Doug?
I'm still vibing with Knuckles.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
The matchup that everyone was asking for.
Here we
Anyway.
go.
Anyway, you two ladies doing good?
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Don't worry, the party's almost over.
Yeah.
Actually, considering how long this thing's been going on, I'm honestly debating just scrapping all the other stuff we did earlier. Just stick with this.
I mean, not for nothing, I would not be against that, considering that I think it's safe to say a lot of the more interesting stuff happened in this part.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
For those wondering, folks, all we were doing was just trying to recreate the magic that was the first competition mode thing that we did like way back when, like even before the original Sonic movie out and came out, or it either was on the road to coming out or already did come out by the time. We were more or less doing it just for the sake of it.
Mm-hmm.
So and honestly, you really didn't miss much of anything.
Yeah. But yeah, don't worry, Doran. We'll be done soon, then I'll take you home.
Yay.
Whoop. And then Doug can take Sam wherever they go.
I mean, I got my car.
Yeah, just
take me.
put her in your car.
Take me somewhere, anywhere. I don't care where.
just put her in your race car, and then you can just drive off.
Into the sunset.
Yeah, exactly.
This kind of
Like
lovely
Reese.
chit-chat would really call for some Sonic R tunes right about now.
No.
Yes.
You still owe me the rings that you borrowed from me and Doug. You still need to give those back.
I thought I mail-ordered those to you after we were done.
No, we still haven't gotten them.
Well, give it another 4 to 6 weeks, and they should come in the mail.
But yeah, honestly, considering the lovey-doveyness going on with Sam and Doug, the Sonic R music would actually be fitting since it's just love songs.
Totally.
Can you feel the
I like living in the
sunshine
city.
doesn't
Like-
brighten up your day?
Like, even that could be a love song, but I'm more so talking about stuff like the whole, all I need is you for us to be together.
Oh, yeah, the credit song.
And then,
Well, ironically, I do kind of have a bit of a story to tell, if you don't mind.
go ahead.
Do tell.
So basically, a little, Steve helped me out with this, but Steve basically, helped me confess my feelings to Doug, because I was realizing at the time, oh gosh, I'm gaining feelings for him, oh boy, oh no. And, so, literally...
Ow.
Again?
No, it was, when we were first dating. First about to date.
Mhm.
So,
Right.
So then, the next day, Doug confirmed that he had feelings back for me, and by the time that we were going to say to everyone, "Oh, hey, we're dating," by the way, he was playing Sonic R in Steve's server.
Oh,
Aw. That is
that's
so sweet.
adorable.
That is his way of saying that you're his diamond in the sky.
Then I never played Sonic R.
Yeah.
Wait, who did that little?
I mean, all things considered, like, if it weren't for the fact that we already did that game like twice on the channel already, I honestly wouldn't mind doing that again just for the sake of that story.
I feel like twice is more than enough.
Yeah.
It would have been cute, not gonna lie, but I understand.
Yeah, but still.
Room.
So what we're saying is there should be a proper Sonic R sequel.
Or,
Oh
or
Jesus!
that, whoa!
Whoa!
Well,
The game is like, no, there shouldn't be.
no,
This is what happens when you put a child behind the
I
wheel.
chose the correct character.
you did choose the correct
That's why he
character.
chose an
You
adult.
really did.
I'm just Knuckles and Adrenaline
Wow,
now.
that was something else.
And I'm just
I've
Rouge.
never seen that happen in the multiplayer.
I am the Batgirl who will try to steal the Echidna's heart and jewels.
What the fuck?
Not exclusively in that order.
not in that order, particularly.
I'm sorry, real quick. I'm starting to listening to the audio engineering real quick. I think they made the child's cart sound like a fucking old school jalopy.
I believe that.
Yeah, I can kind of hear that. Yeah.
A jalopy?
Yeah.
Hey, you know.
He's just there going, get out of the way!
Well, you young whippersnappers, you don't know how you had it. Back in my day, the only Sonic story we had to worry about was some robot taking Amy away.
I would 70% assuredly play the Chow Gardens more if that's how every Chow sounded. After all this time, you learn that the Chow Gardens are just like retirement centers.
Oh my god.
God.
I used to be a flicky on the set of Sonic 3D Blast.
You know, back in my day, we didn't give a hoot about what Sonic Cycolor was.
Well, actually,
Right?
also,
What
it
did
is
you
real.
say? Oh gosh.
Oh,
Wow, really?
whoa, what?
Keeps going and going and
It just keeps
Wow.
I realize I'm
going.
going backwards.
Yeah, it was punishing you.
But I was gonna say, like, I just realized by the time this video's out, like, it would have already been like past like our 3-month anniversary by that point, depending on when this video comes out, though.
And possibly my birthday.
Yeah.
Can I just say it's amusing that, like, Knuckles probably has never driven a car in his life up to this point, and he's still doing better than James?
Yeah.
Well, it's almost like I'm playing with a baby on bathtub with wheels.
He's not wrong.
This
Alright.
race
sounds like
is
a jalopy.
excruciating to watch. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christmas.
Like, yeah, no, like, I'm literally in dead last, and poor Doug is literally... The CPU are pretty much already having a drink by this point.
Yeah, they're probably just like, oh Jesus, come on, just finish, guys.
No, it's like that they're at the cafe, like having their drinks and whatnot, and then across the way they just see like Batman and Superman at the cafe as well. Batman's just going up to Rouge being like, "Wanna know my secret identity?"
No, not really. I really don't want to know. I'm very married.
Not to me.
I'm actually kind of curious as to when How It Should Have Ended's going to do a video for the second Sonic movie, because I know they did one for the first one.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
I never saw it. You gotta show it to me.
Well, it's pretty amusing. Like, it basically takes, like, the final fight between Sonic and Eggman, but it basically has, like, their own little Avengers moment, where Sonic has all of his friends from the games, versus Eggman showing, like, robotic versions of various Jim Carrey roles.
Oh, I did see that. Okay, never mind.
And it's like that the How It Should Have Ended right after that fight was Sonic deciding to leave Tom before he gets shot by the dart for the first time, uses the ring to go to the mushroom planet. It's like, oh, you know, this isn't too bad. I wonder what kind of people live. Oh, it's you. It's a me.
Funny.
It's a me, the shroom addict.
Oh boy.
And the Mario.
There we go.
Oh, there
Well,
I go. And there he goes.
there you go.
That was a hell of a way to end a part.
Smooth sailing.
Yep.
Ooh. Well, so after I take this child back to its mother, and tried to explain to her that it was none of this was all my fault.
Which game would you like to play?
We'll see you all next time for probably Sonic Adventure, or heck, maybe a certain something involving those rings that I'm still delivering back to the newly betrothed.
You never gave them back yet?
You know, James, it's that blatant disregard of that child's life is exactly why we don't have child gardens anymore.
Oh.
I destroyed them.
How was I supposed to know that'd be all my doing?
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye and good night.